Okay, I've been off this app for a minute, but I feel so inclined to come on here and tell you things that are going on with the IRS. I obviously don't feel well. I can't hear out of my ear. But people are getting levied. I've already posted about this a bunch of times. Somebody in my DMs was like, what if I get a 668 to my employer? That's a continuous wage garnishment. What does that mean? If you owe the IRS back taxes and you've already had your appeal rights, and it's generally going to be those older tax periods, not recently filed, that you haven't gone through all the notice procedures, they can do what's called a continuous wage garnishment. They send a notice to your employer and they start taking money out of your paycheck. And it is not a lot of money that they leave you with. On the flip side, they could also do a bank garnishment or a bank levy, which is a one-time hit on your bank account. So they send the notice, whatever's in the bank account on that day, that's what attaches to the bank levy. So a bank levy, while inconvenient, is a one-time hit. Now, they could keep doing it over and over, but that would be a lot of work on the services part. A wage garnishment, I feel, is much more intrusive and makes it very difficult to live because it continues until you either get them to release the wage garnishment by setting up some kind of IRS relief program, currently non-collectible, a payment plan, installment agreement, a partial pay agreement, a financial hardship, currently not collectible, do an offer in compromise, file bankruptcy. I'm not telling you what is right for your situation because it depends on your facts and circumstances. There's lots of different ways to get a wage garnishment off. I just feel like it is the most intrusive one, and it is not necessary. If you're to the point where your wages are getting garnished, then you waited too long. Like, you need to do something because having your wages garnished will put you in a position where you can't pay your rent, you can't pay your mortgage, you can't pay your car payment. That will put you in a lot of financial stress. So it shouldn't really get to that point. There are things you can do to prevent it from going to that point, but the government is doing wage garnishments. They are sending them out, people are getting them, and they are possible to get off. Now, especially if you need to get one off and you are not in a financial hardship and you need to set up a payment plan, you're going to have to be in compliance. You got to have filed your missing returns. You're going to have to, depending on the dollar amount, provide a financial statement. So just want to give a PSA, even though I feel and look like not well. Things are happening to people. And so you need to take action. Don't let it just sit there.